Okay, so today is Monday, November 18th, and today I learned something that today I was kind of just trying to take action on what I learned in my own weekly review, and there were a couple things that I did to do that, and I kind of just wanted to talk about it. In my weekly review, this week and last week, I've been trying to focus a lot more on just having a better mindset with things and not being so, not complaining so much and being so ungrateful for things, but actually enjoying my work and just being happier, I guess. And today there are a couple things that I did that kind of just made me happier, and I was able to do the things with more energy. The first thing was that it's a Monday, right? And last week, I talked about this, I think a couple days ago. Last week was just not it. Last week I just wasn't that productive, and I felt really bad about how last week went. So I wanted to start the week off well, right? I wanted to start off Monday, get to it, be focused, be productive, start off the week well, because if you start high, you can continue that momentum going forward. I kind of just wanted to make sure I started the week off right, especially on a Monday, because Mondays kind of stink, and I just wanted to start it off right. So today I was just very, very focused, and really the only difference I made was my kind of curious, fun mindset, and also I was just thinking just get it over with kind of thing, because I was doing first of all, I had a to-do list, right? And I wrote down the purpose for everything, or not everything, but for some things that I did today. I wrote down the purpose of why I need to be doing this. It actually helped motivate me to actually do the thing. And then also I would set a clear goal and a time, how long I think it would take. So I would have that urgency, I would have that objective, I would have the motivation. And then when I didn't want to do something, when I felt that resistance, I would just think it's only going to take an extra 5 or 10 minutes, so just do it. I was doing my anatomy homework, and the reading was pretty dense, and then there was this one little extra box that I had to read, and I really didn't want to read it because it was just getting kind of boring, and I was losing energy quickly, and I felt that resistance. I think we all know what we're talking about when you feel that resistance of doing something, you don't want to do something. But I was literally just thinking, this is the perfect opportunity for me to not procrastinate and for me to not, let go of what I actually need to do. And I was just thinking, it's only going to take, an extra 5, maybe 10 minutes to read this little box, and take notes on it. I just, don't put it off. That's basically what I told myself. Don't put it off, because it'll make it worse for future you. So I didn't do that. And then I continued that mindset throughout the rest of my day, and I just feel a lot better. Even though, I might not be however many minutes or however many hours ahead of schedule, but the quality of my work was much, much improved. A lot better than last week as a whole. So that was the first thing that I was thinking. Just don't put it off. There's a rule, I think it's called the 5-minute rule. But basically, if something takes less than 5 minutes to do, then just do it right now. So reading that little extra bit took 5 minutes, and I was just thinking, it's only going to take an extra 5 minutes, so let me just do it right now. I feel that has been a mindset that has just always been helpful. If something takes less than 5 minutes to do, then just do it right now, because you can free up that headspace and you can just get it done, and you can continue using that momentum to be doing other things. So that was the first thing. That was kind of the first mindset that I was thinking of throughout the day. Essentially, it's just don't procrastinate, but thinking it in a way of don't put it off. It's easier than you think. A lot of the things that we put off and that we procrastinate are way, way easier than we think they are, initially. And if you just tell yourself it's easier than you think, it's not going to take that long, just do it now, rather than putting it off and making it worse for future you, just do it now. So yeah, that's the first mindset that I had today to being productive. Just don't procrastinate, but really it's easier than you think, so just get it done now so that you can free up your headspace for future you. The second mindset that I had today to kind of make my work a little bit more enjoyable, because yes, you can get all these things done, you can be super productive, but if you don't enjoy it, if you are just hating every second of it and you have a bad attitude throughout all of it, then it's kind of like, it kind of defeats the purpose. If you're not going to have a good attitude while you're doing it, then don't do it right now. You need to have a good attitude when you're doing it. This can be kind of in two ways. It could be like, if you're mad about something else, like external, then resolve that first. Or if you're just mad and you don't enjoy the work, like resolve that and try to make it more fun. So that has just been something that I've always tried to implement throughout my life ever since I was like however many years old, like when I was like a kid. Just make sure you have a good attitude when you're doing things, because if you don't, then it just defeats the whole purpose and ruins everything. So the way that I did that today was something I was reading. I had to read like a really long, like 30-page article about this book I'm reading for my English class. And what I did was, because it was so long, I wasn't motivated to read it. But not only, first of all, I'm employing the first mindset. It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. It did not take as long as I thought it was going to take. So that was the first thing. Like, just getting it done now was so much better than having to get it done, like getting it done rushed at a later time. So it was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. But also what I did, the second mindset that I employed, was guessing what was going to happen next. So this is particularly helpful for like reading something. But once I got kind of a feel for the article, there would be like, they would say one thing and then I would just guess what they were going to say next and like what their main point was going to be about. And then that would make me like, and then I would keep reading, right? Because I would want to see if I was right. And I was learning, because when you guess something and you get it wrong, I think it's called the hypercorrection effect. Your brain does so much more when you get something wrong than when you get something right. So in a way, you're learning it better because, like, genuinely, scientifically, your brain is learning it better. But also, it's just more fun. Like, making it a game, like a guessing game. Like, what are they going to say next? What is their main point here? And then you read it and you realize, oh, that's actually what they were saying. And then you get more of a feel for the way they write and the way they think. So then in the next topic, you can think, oh, they're probably thinking this way. And then you're right. And then it's like fun. I don't know if fun is the word, but it definitely helps with my curiosity and just keeping the momentum going as I kept reading, because I kept on getting more curious, and then I would learn this new thing, and I'd be like, oh, maybe they're going to talk about that, and I would get more curious, that kind of thing. So I think curiosity is a very helpful tool for enjoying your work. I think this is talked about in Feel Good Productivity. That's a book by Ali Abdaal that I have not finished reading, but I'm pretty sure curiosity is one of the main points he talks about when you're trying to make something fun, like make something that you're doing more fun than it inherently is, because some things are just inherently not fun, right? But there are attributes and there are things you can add on top of it to make it fun, like external things. Like reading that really long article wasn't fun, but I was able to externally add something on top of it, which was my curiosity, which made it fun. So curiosity is just one of those attributes. It's just one of those kind of modifiers that you can add to a certain piece of work to make it more fun or enjoyable, right? So those were the two mindsets that I employed today to just make today a productive day. I wrote a to-do list and I didn't put anything off. I feel like I have learned enough from my mistakes that putting something off, procrastinating on something, is just infinitely times worse than just doing it right now. So don't put it off. It's easier than you think. Muster up that motivation. Like, get that motivation. Find a purpose to why you're doing what you're doing, and make it easier for yourself. Even if it is a harder thing, break it down, right? Make it easier for yourself. But also, just like most things are easier than you think. Like, another thing that I wrote down when I was making my to-do list is that I would write down, like, what are the actual actions that I'm doing? So, like, with my math homework, all I'm doing is like reading a problem and then writing down the solution and like writing down on my scratch paper or whatever. When I'm doing my English homework, literally all I'm doing is reading. Like, I didn't have to take notes or anything. I just had to read it with comprehension. Like, those are very easy things. Those are very human things to do that we know are like that we know how to do. Like when you think like, is reading hard? Not really. Like you're just reading words and it's also good for you and you're just comprehending something in a written form. So it's helpful, that's another thing, to make it like easier, I guess. Write down like what are the physical actual actions that you're doing. Like most of it is just like reading, writing, like obviously you're using your brain. You have to use your brain to like make math equations or write creatively or something like that. But a lot of the things that you're doing is just reading and writing and like taking notes and watching lectures and like that kind of thing. It's easier than you think. And if it's not easier than you think, then make it easier. Break it down to the different actions that you do and take it one step at a time. And then the second mindset was to just be curious. Guess what's going to happen. Be curious about what's happening. Even if the whole entire subject that you're learning about is super uninteresting, find that one thing that you're like, that like lights up in your brain. Find that one thing that where you're like, oh, that's actually interesting. And I was able to find that. Like for my English article that I was reading, I wasn't excited. It was easier than I thought it was going to be. And I was able to be more curious about it because it made me excited for what's to come, like with my English class and like with this stuff we're reading. So those are the two mindsets that I use today to just be productive and to make it sustainable productiveness. Like I was actually having, like today was a good day, not only in terms of what I did, but also like my mindset throughout the day. So if you like this video and if it was helpful to you, then definitely hit the like button. If you want to see more videos just like this one, then definitely subscribe because I am posting every single day, literally every day, daily insights talking about what I learned that day and how I'm trying to apply it to my life and how you guys can apply it to yours. So if you want to get daily insights, you can watch them every morning and employ that throughout your day to help. I'm ultimately trying to help your life become efficient and effective. Efficiently effective, I guess. Trying to just give you guys as helpful insights as I can to just make yourself more productive, have more fun through that productiveness, and have a purpose in life. So if that kind of thing interests you, then definitely subscribe. So I currently have the goal of getting 1,000 subscribers before the year ends. I am currently at 995 subscribers, so I only need 5 more, which is really exciting. If you are not subscribed yet, then I would really appreciate it, and also you'll get these daily insights from me that you can watch every day. So please subscribe. If you subscribe, then I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.